This is really exciting. You're going to learn how to write your name in Mayan. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you what you need to know and what you need to do in order to create one glyph that represents you. Let's get started on that. This is the canvas we're going to use to create your glyph. I'll break this canvas down into the different parts so that you can see exactly what we need to know and what we need to do step by step. The first thing you need to know are the glyphs that are phonetic. This is as close as an alphabet as they have in Mayan. Each symbol does not represent one single sound, but rather a syllable, two sounds together, a consonant and a vowel. So for example, we have to the very left, we have the vowels. We have A, E, O, and U. Any one of the glyphs in this box can be used as the letter U. Then as we go along the top, we have all of the different consonants. We have Be, Che, Ache, Jota, Ka, Ele, etc. all the way across the top. And the way that this chart works is it shows the different consonant sounds that can be made in Mayan. For example, this box is Ba, Be, Bi, Bo, and Bu. So if your name is Bob, for example, this is the glyph for B-O, Bo. You would put two of those together, Bob. You wouldn't pronounce that second O. It wouldn't be Bobo, it would be Bob. But you would spell it by putting this glyph next to another glyph. And that's how you would spell Bob. Let's look at the second part of the canvas so we can see how we arrange these glyphs. Here in the lower left, you'll see different ways that you can arrange the glyphs. The glyphs are not spelled just left to right to right to right like they would be in English. As you were to spell your name, B-O-B, left to right. You can combine them by putting them on top of each other, next to each other. Typically they are read left to right, top to bottom. But there are any number of ways that you can combine these. For example, my name is David. So you'll see way down on the bottom here, 4 different ways that you can arrange different glyphs that are T-A-W-I-N-T-A, that's the glyphs that you would use for my name. There are different ways that you can combine them. There's not one correct way. Your job is going to be to take the glyphs that represent your name and put them together in the way that you think is the coolest way to do it. The Mayans were very interested in things looking good, and that included their writing, that included their hair, their teeth, their clothing, that included their architecture. It also included the writing. They wanted their writing just to look really good while you were reading it. And that's what your job is, to combine the different glyphs that are attached to your name in a way that you think looks the best. What you'll find is the letters that you use for your name may not be available in Mayan. They just simply did not have those sounds. And they also have sounds that we don't use. So there are glyphs in the Mayan syllabary that we would never use in English or in most other languages. And there are sounds that we use in English that they would never use because they just don't have that sound. They don't have, for example, this list that was just added to the canvas shows all of the sounds in English, even in Spanish, that do not exist in Mayan. So you have to have a substitute. For example, my name is David again. This is a D, and you can't say D. They didn't have the D sound. They had a TA sound, so my name is going to be Ta. And for me, they also did not have a V, so that you can't say David. You have to say Ta, and the substitute for V is W. So my name is going to be Ta, We, Ta, Tawit. Instead of Da David, it's Tawit. And so those are going to be the glyphs that I choose for my name, T-A-W-I and T-A. Put those 3 together, and that will be my name.